Have you thought of a routine to plug in your power wheelchair? This is an important one because the battery needs to be in a routine so it will last longer. So, really important to kind of think about a few things for plugging in your power wheelchair. So, let's get into it in terms of some important details of the cord and your batteries. So, one of the things is that the cord for the power wheelchair should be plugged in directly to the wall, not plugged into a power strip or into an extension cord, into another extension cord. You want to plug it directly into the wall, and that's to safeguard the mechanism of the cord. You've noticed it has a big box on it, so and that's to ensure that there's no, breakdown or ups and downs of the electricity. It just protects the level of charging that the power wheelchair needs. So I plug mine into the wall directly, and I keep the plug itself. Let me pull mine up, because this is what it looks like for most power wheelchairs. Oops. So you'll recognize this. So most power wheelchairs have this little cord, and I'm at the end of its length. So, so this is kind of a heavy-duty plug-in, and so it's really important to put it in an area where you're not going to run over it, especially not this part, even though it's a heavy-duty metal. You don't want to damage it. So directly into the wall, and make sure it's in an area where you can reach it, and that you're not going to run over it. Here in my room, I still haven't put it on, but I usually put it on like a hook so I can reach it, and then plug in the wheelchair and then transfer. So it's really important to put the power wheelchair where you have access to it or near your bed, so you can transfer into your bed, and that you can reach this. So, or have somebody plug it in for you, which is the other option you might have. It's really important not to lose it. Sometimes you might be using a different power wheelchair. Maybe you have one that you use in the house, and then another one that you use outside, and you've lost the cord for one of them. So it's really important to get the right type of cord for that power wheelchair, because you don't want to for it to charge incorrectly, and then you don't know exactly if it charged all the way or not. So it all has to do with power. It all has to do with making sure there's no short circuit, and that the power wheelchair is happy with the cord that you're using. So really important to get the right caliber and voltage for that power wheelchair. So that is what I had. So again, directly into the wall. Make sure it's somewhere where you're not going to run over the cord. Use a hook on the wall or wherever you need to so you can hang it and you can reach it. Or you can put it near your bed, hopefully, so when you transfer over to your bed or where you're sleeping, that you can reach it. I know this is hard sometimes. I would think that push comes to shove. Push comes to shove. If you had to put something that, helps get the cord over to where you need it, I would use a surge protector. Yeah, that's about, that's stretching it a little bit, but a surge protector would do. So if you need it to be a little bit longer so you can reach over, to where you need it, use a surge protector. So it'll protect the cord, and the box on the cord will protect, and then, then you can plug it into the power wheelchair. So every power wheelchair is a little different, but for the most part, if you are not using it very often, then I would plug it in once a month. You know, a power wheelchair that's just there, you're not using it a whole lot, plug it in once a month to keep the batteries healthy. Then for a power wheelchair they're using every day, like mine, you got to plug it in every night. So when you go to bed, just hop over to the bed and have it plugged in. Mine takes about 2.5 hours because it already has a routine. The batteries in a power wheelchair need a routine so that it charges correctly and maintains the battery, the health of the battery. So I plug it in every night, and then in the morning it's, the box is flashing, and I know it's fully charged and ready to go. So that's important. Don't let it run all the way down to zero because you'll get stuck somewhere, either in the middle of the house or somewhere outside. So you want to be careful with that, and just get into a routine. You know, put a sign in your bed or on the wall that reminds you, plug me in. Plug it in, plug it in. So a little song on your head, plug it in, plug it in. So really important to take care of the batteries. If you notice that your batteries are really running low, like you plug it in every night, at least I plug it in every night, but my batteries run low really fast, that means those batteries are up for a change, and you need to get a hold of a garage or an agency that can sell you the correct batteries for your power wheelchair or your scooter. So just know that if those batteries are running low really fast, that means those batteries are up for the landfill. Unfortunately, I think there's a place where they recycle them. But it's important for you to not get stuck somewhere. I don't think they're highly expensive. I want to say between $50 and $50, $100. It just depends on the power wheelchair. But if the wheelchair is new and those batteries are running low very fast during the day, then you want to get it checked, and because something might be going wrong. So that is all I had for batteries and plugging them in. So write down a note for yourself or a sign on the wall or the door, plug me in, so that you maintain those batteries and they keep their health for the next 5 years until you can get the power wheelchair updated or switched out for a new one through your insurance. All right. Any questions, any comments? Put them down below. Any experiences that you've had with batteries and power wheelchairs? Let us know.